Welcome back to Sparkplug TV. My name is Chris and I do car reviews for literally everybody, not just car enthusiasts. Can you believe what I'm standing next to right now? It is the Ram REV concept. I can't believe I'm here right now. This is wild. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a car fanatic like me, then you'll also want to be able to share your passion with other gearheads. That's why I'm super excited to announce today's newest sponsor, the Garage app. You'll not only be able to showcase your own cars and motorcycles in your virtual garage, but you'll also be able to search for specific makes and models and chat with people who have them. Before you go to some event like Cars and Coffee, for example, you can also search up the guest list and see who's going to be there. Pretty smart. Think of it like show and tell, but for adults. All right, so now I'm here with the lead design manager for the Ram REV, Lou. How's it going, Lou?
Good, it's going well.
Good, good. So I can't.
Here.
Yeah, are you kidding me? It's great for me to be here. Tell me a bit about the truck.
The Ram Revolution pickup truck, right? We're standing in front of it. It's a stunning property. But you can agree with me that this is a great representation of what Ram pickup trucks could look like in the future.
Absolutely. One thing I am interested in it is, so it's about 18 feet long, correct?
The 18 feet is the storage
capacity.
Exactly. So that means with introduction of the front compartment, the pass-through door between the front and the interior, in combination with the fold-down midgate, you'll be able to store items that are 18 feet to about 20 feet if you extend the bed length, all in enclosed space. So this is good for safety. You don't have to worry about things falling off. It'll be easily strapped down. Huge innovations for the Ram brand.
Tell me a little bit more about the design, because like we were talking about earlier, we were talking about how it kind of is very cyberpunk 2077, rivals some certain, trucks that are in production recently.
Yes. Thank you for describing that. I totally agree with you. From the design standpoint, we wanted to stay very true to what Ram DNA is, right? To do that, we worked very close and collaborated with the Ram and the designers and the brand teams, drawing on each other's experiences and expertise to come up with the right attributes that makes a better tool, a better truck. It's beautiful and brutal at the same time, or as we like to call it, brutiful. This is one of the feelings we wanted to capture.
I love marketing.
Yeah. No, honestly, that was our internal word, brutiful, that we constantly repeat it over and over. What can we do to make this thing reflect that word? And
totally,
and we did.
No, you absolutely did. I didn't even think about how it's like a juxtaposition between brutal and beautiful. That's a perfect way to put it. And what I think impressed me the most about yesterday's press conference was all of the tech involved in like all the different features. I mean, as I was saying earlier, like I'm a huge tech nerd. I love the shadow mode, the fact that it can project blueprints onto a job site.
That was just one example. Yeah, there's a LiDAR technology in the forehead called of the windshield, the top of the windshield, that can scan the environment around you. It can project. That was one example. If you're an architect or somebody who's planning to build a home, or simply just want to watch a movie in your garage.
It also does have a scanner in the bed for AutoCAD scanning too, correct?
It has the ability, yep, 3D scanning. In addition to that, it's a smart projector. So one example would be if you're going to a hardware store and you purchase larger items, whether it's a ladder, a TV, or something that's larger, by the time you come to your vehicle, to the truck, it will project the best way to optimize your storing.
That's right. It kind of like almost like a Tetris style app that kind of shows you how to implement like the different way to pack your car.
Exactly. Yeah. To optimize your packing, so you don't have to think about, is this going first or this going second? This is an intelligent vehicle, so it's more than just a workhorse, right?
Right.
It will be a solid-state battery, 800 volt with 350 kilowatt of charging ability. As far as charging, you'll have the opportunity to charge the 110 volt, the 220 volt, which is level 1 and 2, and in addition to that, the best part is the robocharger.
Oh yes, the robocharger. Please, let's talk about that.
Yeah, the robocharger. So I'm going to step back just a little bit. The robocharger is. It's one of our innovation. It's similar to a self-charging devices or self-cleaning devices that currently we have in some of our homes. Basically, it will sit in your garage. The moment you arrive in your garage, the robocharger will drive underneath your vehicle and charge it at 220 volts. So if you like to do the 220, the regular, kind of the traditional way, in addition to the robocharger, you'll be able to charge your vehicle between 100 to 200 range in an hour.
That's incredible. Do you think you could also double it as a vacuum, or is it just a charger?
No, just a charger.
Okay, all right, so can't clean your garage. All right, so now that there's loud music playing in the background, let's go ahead and go on the inside and talk about that gorgeous interior. All right, so now here talking about the interior, I have Ryan, the chief designer of the interior for Ram. How you doing, Ryan?
Very good, very good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me as well. I appreciate it. So we were talking a little bit earlier off camera, but Lou was telling me about the fact that these door panels have actual stone in them.
Yeah, it's we really did a number on just looking for opportunities to kind of push the boundaries with color and materials. So yeah, that's our gray slate nanostone. It's actually a stone veneer. We have it mounted to basically a recycled fiber backer. Just the idea of bringing stone into a vehicle was just something kind of new. We really haven't seen that out there. And slate, honestly, is a very sustainable product. It's just a very thin veneer, and it's actually throughout the entire vehicle. We have it on the instrument panels, all four doors, so it's a pretty cool. We also have some other cool sustainability aspects. We have what we call apple leather. So it's actually made from a byproduct of the Apple industry. That's used on a lot of the surfaces. We also do a mesh in the interior that's made from 75% recycled content water bottles. So kind of just really pushing and pulling the look for sustainability and where it fits with the truck.
As somebody who really does not like plastic water bottles, I really love to hear that you guys are using them for good. You know, I know that the shoe industry was using them for especially Adidas, but I'm glad to hear that the auto industry is doing it as well.
Yeah, we're taking notice, and we know it's important. Obviously, the idea of battery electric vehicles in general, right? It's obviously being conscious for the ecological side of it, right? So everything we do with the vehicle, you got to be thinking about that.
Also, earlier we were talking about the fact that there's no B-pillar present, so that you have a the ability to statically hold on to these handlebars on the back of these seats.
Yeah, these are our saloon-style doors, so they open it up, no B-pillar. Really helps for just entry and egress, just getting in and out of the vehicle. Also, the ability to store things, much easier to get in and out. So that's a really cool aspect. And obviously, without the B-pillar, yeah, you want to be able to grab, get in and out well with the seats.
Yeah, and I mean, the seats themselves are absolutely stunning. I love the fact that they're on these rails, and you were also saying earlier that you can transform the interior however you want.
Yeah, that's a big part of the overall concept of the Ram Revolution, is just this one space environment, kind of breaking down the paradigm of I got a front, I got a cabin, and I got a bed. So the ability to have these tracks really opens up the interior space. Flexibility of the seats, yes, as I mentioned, you can pick the seats up, turn them around, you can have this kind of communal or even use them as an office. We also have talking seating, we also have third row jump seats. So,
I did see that, yeah.
In the back we have our mid-gate, and what you can do is just occasional seating, full-time seating, you can push those down. Other cool aspect is you can actually grab them and take them out of the vehicle. So you can actually use them in like a stadium seating environment, which is kind of neat.
That's really dope, yeah. And then you were also stating that you could take the center console fully out to help support the pass-through up to the front, as well as, so it's going to have autonomous driving. I saw in the press conference yesterday that the Ram steering wheel actually folded into the dashboard.
Yeah, I mean, thinking of the space not only for driving, but also just even office and parking somewhere and kind of taking your office with you, letting the driver be able to kind of, okay, I'm in an autonomous mode, I'm driving and or parking, that steering wheel can tuck underneath the instrument panel, and then actually on the center console we have folding out tray tables that actually expand the space, so a little bit more of a work surface.
No, it's really cool. It's really futuristic. I mean, the materials are gorgeous. And then talk to me a little bit about the full glass panel visor on the roof.
Yeah, the roof is really special with the truck. I mean, when you get into vehicles, I think you want to feel protective and safe, but you want to feel the world around you, right? So the idea here is that we removed a traditional roof. It's a full glass panel all the way from front to back. We actually then incorporate electrochromatic dimming of the roof panels. So individually, if you look underneath, you see these quadrants, and each of those quadrants can be kind of turned on or off, dimmed to a certain levels. We also don't have traditional visors. So up in the front there, we can actually pull down the visors to kind of give you that traditional visor blockage of the sun. So it's just a really cool, and we also play up with the lighting. Lighting's a big part of it. The exterior has this really awesome lit signature with the RAM and this tuning fork design, and we pulled that into the interior space as well.
Oh yeah, okay, I see that now. Yeah, I guess I am observant, but I guess I didn't observe that. So no, that's a really cool implementation. So
There's a lot to take in the concept, so obviously, you need the absorption time.
yeah, no, totally. So thank you so much for your time, Ryan. I really appreciate it, and a beautiful, beautiful interior. Absolutely.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Hey Sparks, thanks for watching today's video. If you want more Sparkplug TV content, click right here. Right here. You got two options. Choose one, or both.